Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 8 in our Dreamatorium series. I'm using a Mega Steampunk pack or craft pack from Victoria Designs. If you look in the text below the video, there'll be a coupon code for 60% off at their store, and that doesn't end. Just keep reusing that code over and over again. It'll work. The other thing is, if you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, you'll get a text like this, only not without the scribbles, or without the scribbles, telling you step by step what I did for each video, so that way you can print it out. Some people are better when they read, instructions, and some people are better when they see and read, or see instructions, and most people are better if they have both. So you get that for free as a member. So all we have to do is pages 17 and 18, and they're going to be easy. And then we're going to take a look at the book. Okay, so let's do page 17. And this is the paper. I love this octopus. I was bound and determined to use this page. This is going to be our writing card. We're going to have to cut that down quite a bit. Try to keep the air machine and the flying machine and go down from there. And this is the tuck. We're going to make a side tuck. And that's all. So let's move our writing card. Let's get our board here. I think we're going to want it. Let's see, I want this butterfly. So if we went an inch on either side of his let's cut it at 2 3/4, then we'll take a look at it. That's going to be too wide, but at least it'll be a starting point. So we get 2 3/4. I'll cut that off. And yeah, see, that's too big. So let's cut 1/4 of an inch off this side, and then we'll look at it again. That's 2 1/2. Let's bring it down to 2 1/4. Take 1/4 of an inch off again. Whoops. Yeah, that should be fine. So now we want to measure it for length. I'd like to get this watch on here. Or the height, actually, that's going to be the height. Except I have absolutely no idea where I drew my line. Oh, there it is. Double check. Right there in the middle of that green. Okay, that'll be fine. Let's get it inked. I'm going to move my phone out of the way. I had it sitting over here because you remember the page before I had the had to take a picture of it on the page with all the gears, because I didn't want to not be able to remember where everything went. Let's ink this. Did I do the bottom? No. Okay. We'll glue it on. Let's see, should we just do the one side, or should we do... Let's try the one side and see how it works out. And it being a tuck, the sides should be open. And people stomping up and down the stairs already. And we'll measure for the writing card. Actually, oh, that's okay. Oh, why am I measuring for the height? I don't know. I'm measuring for the width of the writing card. We're going to make the octopus be a surprise when you take the writing card out. Oh, wait a minute. To keep the air machine, we want to do part way in on either side. So how much is that? That's 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to go in 3/8 from each side. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't seem right. It was right there. 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. 16ths, not 8ths. Actually, that measures an inch. So we'll take a 1/2 inch off of each side. Let's see how that looks. That looks fine. Nice big writing card. Yes, I did ink that. This has been inked in the brown. Oh, I was going around the corners. I could not figure out why I was turning around. I couldn't remember what I was going to reach for. Reach for the sky. So we still have the word explore, and we still have the air machine, so it's all good. We have pages drying with glossy accents. Okay, now let's ink it. I'm glad this paper was, I knew that was too easy. Let's do the last corner. And we're going to set this over here. Man, I'm making a bunch of noise. Wanted to mark what that was, so we're going to have to keep it apart from the page for a while. We're going to put gears on the octopus, which I've already picked out, the ones that will fit. And then we're going to put glossy accents on his eyes. And we're going to set him aside. This one has a little heart in the center, so we'll try to get that right side up. I'm only going to do these 3 bigger gears on him. And we'll see if anybody notices that it's a heart with the design of the screw in the middle. These are going to be fun. Yeah, just glued my finger to the little gear. Okay, I want to center that one. That way it still possibly looks like he's holding it. Then, but I really liked him, so I decided we were going to keep him no matter what. Even if that meant we had to do easy pages, it didn't matter. Okay. Okay, let's put some on his eyes. Okay, I wonder if we should do the middle of each screw. I mean, gear. I want to make sure to keep that clear because we're going to be using it on the next one. I'm going to use it on the next one too. Okay, so there's that one. And there's the side tuck, so we're going to set it aside. My drying area is getting full. And this is page 18. This is our last page. Here's the note for this one. Okay. Oh, it's only got one antenna. I'm going to take the other one off. Okay, we're just going to put him up here and leave a writing space down here. And then we're going to try to find some gears. This was from a demo prints on Etsy. No, we're going to have to glue him all the way down. I was thinking of leaving his wings up, but we're going to have those gears on there. We better make sure we glue him down. Gonna glue him down. Glue him if you got him. It's a very bad reference. I don't think people even smoke anymore, hardly. It's probably for the best. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Glossy accents always last. Let's get the gears. That one's got a thing on it. That one's pretty much perfect. Okay, one size smaller. That's too big. Now, I don't know if I have one this big. Oh, yeah. Just trying to avoid okay, see if I can find a silver one this size. Could be one size bigger, but I think I like that one better. All I had were these gears. Never did use the key, did I? Oh yeah, I did. I used keys. And then we used arrows. We used keys. We used gears. We just don't have any people with wings. I guess I could have put a person up here, but people I had didn't fit, so, because I did try it. I thought, what the heck? Give it a whirl. I got some steampunk people from the same places I got the butterfly. I have a smaller blue butterfly, but I thought this one would be better because it was bigger. The bigger a flutterby is, the better. No, we almost could use one here as well. Then we'd have to put one there, and it wouldn't fit really. We don't have to be exactly matchy-matchy. Even though I did the silver on the bottom and the brass on the top. Don't need this one. Okay, and then we're going to have the writing space down below. Now all we have to do is the glossy accents on his body. I should probably wait until the gears dry, but this is our last page. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. There we go. Got a little extra over there. I wonder if I can get it off. I think I did. My smallest, teeny tiniest finger. Okay, this one's got to go dry. Goodness. Where? Where, oh where? Okay, I think that'll be fine. You know, I should, in this page, shoot. I think I did it again. Why don't we do him? Why not? I want to get his bump into his eyes. They may still be wet. And all I'm doing is just coloring, basically. That's what it's like. You just want to cover the whole area. I actually put, I think, a little bit more than you're supposed to, but when I say glossy, I mean glossy. Okay, let's move this one to dry. Okay, all right then. Now, oh, we got 3 pages drying. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the video and let everything dry, and then when we come back, we'll start looking at the pages in the books, and then after that, we'll make the cover, and I have to pick the inside covers, and then we'll put the book together. All right? Okay, I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, it's been several hours. Everything is dry, and this is what we've got. Yay! So, what we need to do, I've got them sorted, of course, into left-hand pages, right-hand pages, and left or right-hand pages. So, we have one left-hand page. So, I should have been paying a little bit more attention to how many we had of each one, but it's okay because the left-hand page is the one with the charms, and we have a right-hand page with the charms so that we know that that we can put one in each signature, and then that will be fine. We're dealing with 2 signatures, so we also have to kind of divvy them up between signatures. So I think what I'm going to do, and I set my timer for 20 minutes because we had already been working for 20 minutes. And so this is probably going to carry over into the next video. What we're going to do, I believe, oh, and I also have these 2 cards that I printed out that were the ones with the big border. And so they only came out this tall versus this tall. They're only this tall. So I'm going to use them as cards. So we're going to put one of these in each signature, and I've already inked them and they're ready to go. So I think what we should do is, let's see, never done a whole book before where I didn't do the pages as I went. So I'm going to try not to confuse myself. I'm going to take the signature covers off so they don't look exactly alike as we're working on them. Did I put a pocket in this one? Yes, I did. Okay. And so what I think I should do, oh, these are the 2 cards. Well, we know for sure each one of these, which are pretty cool, is going to go into a signature. So we know that. So, and these are the covers. And I decided to put this image on the inside of both covers, front and the back. So we can set that to the side. This part is probably not going to be in the text that goes with this video, just because all I would say is separate the pages. There's nothing to say that put page 1 on this side and 2 on that side. You know what I mean? It's just, that would be just crazy, because we definitely are just going to get more confused that way. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set the signatures aside for right now, and the 2 cards are going to go in 2 piles. No, not yet. We'll set those to the side as well. Those we know, and they don't take up pages. So let's get this left one over here and this right one. Oh, we have another page with charms, but we've only got one right-handed page. Sorry, part of it's off the camera, but I'm having to push it towards me, or else I'm not going to be able to flip it through. So there's one for that and one for that. Okay, so then left or rights can be set aside. Then with the ones with the right hand, in fact, that butterfly turned out really well. That's what we were waiting on drying. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right-hand pages. I'd like to maybe put this as the inside cover page of the first part of the book. So I'm going to want that to be in signature 1. So let's divide them up between the signatures. Then we can put them in some sort of order. I think maybe that would be the best way to go about it. That way we're only tackling one signature at a time. Okay, so this right one's going to go, we're going to call this signature 1. And this obviously is going to be signature 2. And so then the only trouble is we're going to get in trouble when we go to put them together, aren't we? Well, all right. And right. To keep track of the thickness too. And to right only. Let's see. That's thicker. So I'm going to put the other right only over there. So now these, all of these can be put in either pile. So, let me think about this for a second. I should have thought about this before we started. So if we paper clip them in, it will be easier to figure out, like this one goes in this signature, that one goes in that signature, so on and so forth. And we're going to use paper clips. We're not going to glue anything yet. Okay, so this is a right-hand page in here. How can that be? Oh, because it opens up and it goes out. Okay, so this is a right-hand page. I think I want to make sure that I don't put more thought and anxiety inducing things into this process than what needs to be. Okay, so then we've got this one that goes on the left. It's the only one. So I'm wondering about where I want to put the charms. Well, we've got this kind of a special feature on the front of this one, so I don't really want to put the charms, the charm page right beside it. Need a little more practice with these bulb pins. This one's kind of stuck up against it. I don't up against the side. So what I found out is if you angle them in and out, because of the way bulb pins are, then you'll get a better result. This one's angled in and out, see, and the charm is free to move. This one angles in and out, and the charm is free to move around. This one isn't, and it's kind of stuck right there. You can see it, but it doesn't really, it doesn't dangle. All right, so then let's get the, we've got this card, and we know it's going to go here. Yeah, some of these pages are pretty heavy. We know it's going to go there, so we need to kind of put that in there so we can keep track of what looks like what. Okay. So we're going to put that in between the two pages. Okay. And remember, we want to keep that centered. So just remember that when you're binding your book. Okay, so what do I want as the first image in the second signature? I think maybe we should have this one. Thicker, so instead of trying to put it down in between, it'll be easier to just put it in the front, because this is the one where the card, this is a floating card, so there's the paper clip and everything. Okay, so then we have that, and then we have 1, 2, 3 pages. So we've got 3, 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, and we have okay. There's not a whole lot of writing in this card, I mean in this book, so I don't think it makes as much difference what we put next to what, except I want the charm one to not be the last page. So put that one in the middle. And that means this one goes here. Process of elimination. So now the rest of them we can put wherever we want, because they're all left or right. We can just put them where we want. So let's yeah, see, this one's pretty fat too. So we don't want to put it right next to the really fat one in this book. Now I think we should sort out how many writing pages there are. Yeah, see, that'll look good. Okay, so this is a writing page. You know, wondering about this one. I really like it. So I'm wondering if we shouldn't put, and on a side note, the glue dries clear, but you can still see it. See, I don't want to put it next to that one. And I don't want to put it on the other side of the cover. That one's got charms. So I think, I really don't want it to be the last page. I don't see why not, though. Okay. So this video may not take more than 20 minutes. So let's call this a page like this, because I don't think we left a big writing space open on any of the other pages. No, we didn't. The closest we've got is this one with the notebook. That's a lot thicker than this one. Okay. Yeah, we've got this big fat flip out on this one. So let's put this one in here. We can always move them around within the signatures, but I really want to get them separated into signatures. So we have some lefts we definitely need to fill in. And we're just going to ignore that. We're not counting it as a page. We're not counting it as anything. Oopsie. We'll put this one in here. I almost changed the name to Gearhead because there's so many gears in here. But then it would have sounded like it was about cars, I think. Possibly. Okay, so now let's see. So now let's just that one has gears on it. This one has gears on it. I'm going to try to just separate them in half by like bulkiness and or weight. Okay, then I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to look at this signature. I'm going to put that one there. You have to think about the centers. See these, this being down in the, on this side. I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't have labeled this a left-handed page. Because, yeah, let's make sure this goes on the left-hand side. Or have we filled all the lefties up? Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Now that my dryer turned off, I just realized it was on. I hope that wasn't too much noise. Okay, now is this all filled in? Right now, at this point, we just want to make sure there's no empty page. And I think this is fine, the way it's laid out. Okay. Let's see if I need to make another page. Two, three. Yeah, I think I sorted maybe one too many in one pile. Oh, shoot. Well, we know what that is, which one that is, because it's the one with the gears, or the charms. In fact, paperclip that to the page separate than the paperclip. And I am actually almost out of gold paper clips, which I like to use in the videos. did I just mess up? Well, we'll see in a minute. So I believe that makes this one full. I really like that page. This one has to be a right-handed page. Okay, and that one has to be a right-handed page. Okay, the reason I'm just sitting here in silence is because I really don't want this to be the last page. I would like for it to be the first page of this signature. So what I have to do is take a right-handed page from this one out and put this one on in the front. Oh, this is left or right. Oh, but this is right. That's okay, though. Because okay. All right, the only reason this is right-handed is so we can take the card out. However, it's a floating pocket. Okay, we're at an hour. So just keep working on it. And then when we come back in our next video, I will show you how I got these last 4 pages put in. And then we will go from there. Okay? All right, well, that's it for this video. I will see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.